Hey YouTube, another weekly update on my tank. As you guys know, last week I was battling nitrates, really high nitrates in my tank, so I've been doing some substantial water changes. I think I got my nitrates down from probably, I don't know, it could have been 180 parts per million to about 35-40 right now. But you know, within all this chaos of high nitrates and all that, I am just really amazed at the colors that I am, getting still on my SPS corals. They're coloring up more and more each week. I'll show you a good example of that. Would be these, two green pieces here. When I first got them, they started turning kind of like, brown. They started the green, but the meat was kind of brown. And now, it's hard to see through a lens, but they're almost neon green. I mean, they just almost glow. Same thing with this piece. Not sure, what's caused that, if it's just, time and stability, or it has anything to do with the nitrates. I've heard that you have high nitrates, your SPS will turn brown. Hopefully they won't go that direction. I'm trying to get the nitrates down every week. I also added a piece of cured rock to the back of my tank. I had like a hole back there, and I couldn't really put anything back there, so I ended up getting a 1-pound rock. And let's see if I can zoom back a little bit. It's to the right back there. Now I got 2 pieces of corals on it. Got this one recently. So hopefully that'll start growing out and getting its true color. Got this piece probably about 10 days ago, but I needed a nice place to put them, so that small piece of rock did the trick. So the rest of the video will pretty much be looking at each one of my SPS corals. This is one of my favorite ones here. It's a tabling acro. I got it months ago, and you can tell I've gotten some growth on it. More than anything, it's gotten more denser, like in population with branches, colors. You can see the growing tips. Getting some nice purple, blue on the tips. So I'm really happy with this coral. It's one of my favorites. Of course, I got one back there. That should be a real nice piece once it starts growing out. I did have one bad thing happen. I think maybe the high nitrates caused it. And I'll show you that coral here in a minute. I put it on the sand bed to maybe try to help it regroup. Here's another small piece of the tabling acro frag. That one's really getting some nice colors to it. Also, I've gotten some good growth on my my new caps here. It's hard to see through the lens, but you can see the outer edges, especially the one on the left hand side. There's about an 1/8 inch of new growth there. You can see the difference in color. And gotten a little bit of growth on this guy here. I'm not sure the name of him. It's a Halloween something. There's so many names to remember. But I'm starting to see him creep down the frags plug a little bit on the side there. Here's another good growth example. This red Monty here. You can see how it's spreading onto the rock. It's on a little frag plug. I don't know if I can get underneath it and see. Maybe not. But yeah, he's doing very good. Getting some good growth. And then the coral that got the ill effect, I think, from the high nitrate, it's going to be this Digita, I forget the name of it, Aquapora or whatnot. But you can see right there in the center where the tissue recessed. Looks like some algae growing there now. You know, hopefully it'll recover. It's a nice piece, good looking coral. We'll see. Also, I had a while back, I've gotten a I forget what they call it, I think Season's Greeting Montipora. This thing was all covered in brown algae. You couldn't even see any green. I'm trying to focus here. Doesn't look like we're gonna get any focus. Maybe not. Anyway, you can see the green starting to come back. A lot of recovery going on there. I might get the whole piece recovered. So it just tells me that, you know, things are going right in the tank. Did get a new Dursa clam. He's still trying to find his place in the tank. He's moved around several times. He doesn't want to grab hold of anything yet. So we'll see where he ends up. I'm gonna have to put him higher up on a rock or something. A few zoas here, hoping to get some grow out of them. That's pretty much it, YouTube, for this week. Pretty much I'm happy with the coloration of the SPSs in my tank. Things are getting brighter, which is always a good thing. So if you guys have any comments, suggestions, just leave them below. I'll try to answer everything I can.